Let's talk about 3 tips to a successful Kickstarter. You have the killer game idea, you've narrowed the scope, prototype is solid, and now it's time to fund the dream. Running a successful Kickstarter campaign means you need to be in the trenches with the community that is supporting you. Filming a great video for your pitch, choosing the support tiers, and pressing go live are only the beginning of the process. As you become a machine at creating content, your Kickstarter will have a much better chance at funding. Build your brand. It is time to create content. As of writing this, TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts are where you want to be. Get your phone out and document your journey and start telling your story with video. Pulling the curtain back and giving your potential customers a peek behind the scenes will create connection, and connection leads to support. Here are a few questions to jumpstart your content creation journey. Where did the idea come from? How did you narrow the scope? What did you cut that you wish you could have kept in? What has kept you motivated when you had no motivation? What hurdles have you overcome in the development process? What tips do you have for other devs? Begin answering these questions in short form videos and start building the following. This will pay dividends down the road when it comes to funding your game and running a successful Kickstarter campaign. The gaming podcast circuit. Step number 1 is to invest $50 to $150 in a decent USB mic. The Blue Yeti or the Elgato Wave are a couple of many great options. There are thousands of gaming podcasts looking for guests that want to share your story. Open up your podcast player and start looking for shows that would be a good fit for the game you are creating. The shows should have an email in their bio or at least a Twitter account. Hit them with a short pitch that gets to the point. It could read something like this. I'm reaching out to you because I'm developing a game that I believe your community would enjoy. The story behind my game and the development would be great content for your podcast, and it could help me promote my Kickstarter campaign. I have a decent mic, so you won't have to worry about poor audio quality. As my campaign is running, I will post links to your show as updates on my Kickstarter campaign, which should introduce your show to a new audience. Pending funding, I would love to provide you with a review code and a handful of codes to share with your community for giveaways or contests to increase engagement with your show. As a podcast host, I would be stoked to share the project with my audience. That may not be the case for everyone. You will inevitably have some no's, and that's fine. It's part of the grind. Any show that is growing its audience should see the value proposition you are offering. Next thing is you want to keep your supporters in the loop. Update, update, and update some more. A key element to a successful Kickstarter campaign is the updates. This is not a set it and forget it scenario. Give updates on the game's development. If you're crushing the funding early on, offer additional content to your backers. Share your updates on Kickstarter and on all your socials. Keep documenting the journey. Use a call to action like tweet at me your questions about the game, or share this Kickstarter campaign on your socials and use my hashtag. As people get to know you through your content, they will want to support you and your game. So don't hold back. Share it all. Ask questions with your updates to increase engagement. The goal is for them to feel like they are part of your journey. Include them in the content. Backer number 3 asked if this feature would be possible. Then answer with an update. Host a Q&A in your Discord or subreddit. Make videos answering each one of the questions and use them for updates on your Kickstarter and as content on your socials. Questions fuel the content machine and allow you to focus your creative energy toward your game instead of creating content. All of this will take a ton of work, but having your dream funded will be worth it. For more ideas on funding your game, look for 5 ways to fund your indie game at beamable.com/blog. There will be a link in the description. If you have any questions or you want to add a tip of your own, please leave them in the comments below.